If you want it, it will happen. Okay? It's just hard work. So remember that. Whatever you put in your mind, probably God, not probably, but for sure God helped me put that in my mind because I was desperate. The way I grew up, I was really poor. I want to change that. In other words, I will not be poor or not a regular guy with pension that would just make it when I grow old. But you help them or others, it will come back to you tenfold, maybe more. Mine, I got more than that.
What's up, guys? This would be day 12. This is day 12 of the vlog. If you can't tell, I'm here at Wrap It Out, Kuya JR's wonderful restaurant in Bacolor, Pampanga. I don't know how much of a vlog I'm going to get today because I underestimated like how busy things were going to get, but I'll give you guys the biggest update. So it's only been one day, maybe not even, it's been about 24 hours and we've already encountered our very first big problem. Unfortunately, one of the guys hit a major water line in the restaurant, and if you can't imagine the scenario, let's see, water everywhere, a mess. We have to, pipe.
It's a biggie.
What is it? What?
It's a white pipe, or
I'm not sure exactly what it is because they had already did most of the minor fix already, so they just have to do more repair. So
they're gonna cover that one, or?
That's under them. That's under them. Yeah. That's pretty much what happened today. But I will say this: they were able to knock out the countertop. I'll plug in a video right now of the countertop is gone. They did some really good work. So I think I've already said this countless amount of times. It's always 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and that's going to be the dance until we get to grand opening. But right now we're doing a podcast. If you haven't already, check us out. If you're very much into jiu-jitsu, life in the Philippines, and some really dark stuff from this guy right here. No, I'm just kidding. Give us a follow. It's Tap Talk Podcast. We're going to record right now. And then we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on what happens next. It's been officially 3 days now, and the boys have been doing some work. As of now, I don't know of any other issues that we've ran into. All right, guys, so we're here. I'm gonna give you guys a quick view of the Resto. It's a little bit messy right now, but as you can see, the counter is completely gone. So it used to be right here, gone. The tile that used to be black is white now, and they're almost done here with the backsplash. So they're gonna add that tomorrow. And then what I was talking about in day 1, they knocked that out, and we're gonna have to find something that kind of fits in this small space right here, and we will. And then we gain more space here. And I think this was the water line that they chipped, but they fixed it. If you see that blue water line, so that's all good now. And Renee, be careful. And as you can tell, dude, we just have so much more space without that counter. So, Ren, go over here, buddy, go over here. I think we're gonna push it right here. I know it's gonna be hard to tell, but we're gonna push it all the way here. We're gonna eat up all of the space for seats, but it's gonna give us way more kitchen space, which is gonna be important in the long run. But that's the update as of now, guys. The rest of the video is gonna be an interview I did with my dad, my mentor over the past 20 years and longer. But as far as business, he's been my mentor over the past 20 years, and I wanted to just get his thoughts on opening up a business, his history and stuff. So that's going to be the rest of the video, and that's it for the day. I hope you guys enjoy.
Boy places.
Dad, where were you born?
Where was I born?
Where were you born?
I was born at the hospital It's a yeah. I was born at the hospital
Why?
because I won't come out, and then they rushed me. It's still there. It's in San Fernando. It's a midwifery school.
Yeah.
I forgot the name, but that's where I was born.
And your mom was she was a businesswoman herself, right?
She had a little sari-sari store a few years, but when I was 9 years old, 10 years old, 11, they all three of them, all three sisters, put their 10,000 pesos and bought a restaurant in San Fernando. And it's by, I forgot the name of the street, but we had the restaurant for, a few years until they went bankrupt for the eldest sister took over and started, wasting the money. Not wasting, but used the money to send her kids to school. And then they got a loan they took a loan against the restaurant, and we lost everything. We didn't get our share of. So there's a little bit of entrepreneurship on your grandma's side.
Gotcha. Is that why you opened up your own grocery store?
No, Auntie Bareng, on the other hand, the second sister had a sari-sari store. So now I own a grocery store, a restaurant, and a bakery.
Why do you think your business is so successful? You've been open 17 years.
No, because
Why do you think it's so successful?
no, because if you have hands-on on what you build, you put your mind into it because it's your sweat and blood. You see everything, you run everything by yourself. You will be successful with the help of God. You prayed for it. Whatever you put in your mind will happen if you ask God. That's why we're successful. With your help also. You guys run it in the beginning, and up to this time, 16 years later, we're still up and running and doing a lot better every year. Our numbers are so good that every year we go up.
So if Ren wanted to open his own business one day, what advice would you give him?
Talk to Grandpa. I'll give you my books or my notebooks that I actually made notes on how I built my building. Whatever comes up with
Why don't you just write a book for everybody?
in my mind, as far as, let's say, I want to go on a diet, so I'll write down what I need to do and look at it. Remember, I told you when you were growing up we did it for a few years where you write your goals, and I want to see them. For if you stick to what you wrote, I remember RJ.
Are they in college already when they wrote that?
No, they're in high school.
Oh, yeah?
So RJ's one of the goals that you wrote is to make A's and B's. Pretty much yours are C, D. I think you have a B, but they're all mostly C and D's. Robin was good. She had all A's when she graduated, so she ended up getting her dream car, the Acura. And the Acura, by the way, is still here. No, RJ,
He has two cars.
you want to hear this?
For Ren. Yeah.
So your dad grades weren't that good, by the time he was 16 to ready to drive, I was giving him
Rents first.
our Aerostar. It's a van. But Grandma Gloria lives with us and said, no, you can't do that to my son, to my grandson. He fought for you, and I said, but our rules are rules. They need to be followed. And so Grandma said, buy him something at least nice. So you look up online, I think, I don't know if.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And then you found a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
That's in Concord. We bought it for 3,500. It's red, Golf. I think it's Golf, isn't it?
GTA, yeah, golf.
GTA, yeah.
GTA.
So at least we compromised, and you drove it for a while.
Yeah, it was a good car.
Don't give him the van. Get him something else. Some not a beat up car, but the Aerostar was good at that time.
You have to really watch your depending on your grandma.
Grandma, she loved me so much.
You're lucky that grandma was living with us
Her
then.
favorite.
How did you make your first $1 million?
Oh,
Can I just see?
at the age of
How?
How old were you?
in 1996. First, we bought our first house in 1994. But in 1996, I had about 15 years.
She's only 4 years old.
Yeah, in the Navy. So I'm thinking about my retirement. How am I going to make it? So it came about that all my siblings, there's 5 of them, were petitioned, and they live with us with my mom and dad. So plus there's 3 of you and me and mom. So there's 12 of us in our house. We're overloaded. So grandma grandma requested that if I could buy him a house for rent. And that got me started. I met this guy, Phil, and the first house, I still remember the address, 1030 Prairie Drive. It's my first investment.
No Caucasian. And where did
He said, no, he said the house has been sitting there for 6 months, no tenant, so the seller
so far from the main.
are so eager to sell it, but it was a fixer-upper. So Phil taught me, let's do this. He's a creative realtor. Make the story short, my down payment came from NFCU by doing getting my 20% down using a personal loan for $20,000. So we got the house for, they were selling it for 106. It went down to 96.
96, 90.
Yeah. So the payment is equals like 12, because it was a personal loan. It was like $1,200, but my siblings all worked then, so they put their money together and they rented. That was my first
Rental property.
rental. Then it got followed up by Phil again taught me.
But how did you get your first loan?
That's it right there.
No, when did you get
Oh,
yours?
then I move on to the third, to the fourth. I met this guy, VA foreclosure guy. So I accumulated 8 houses.
What's that? What's his name?
8 houses. So in year,
What's his name?
oh, it's his name is Jerry.
Oh yeah, and his son.
I forgot the name. Jerry got me into VA foreclosures. So by the time I retired in 1998, I already have 8 rentals. And I think I was worth $1 million
I like this candy.
in
Really?
yeah
Why?
in 1990.
Like a diamond.
So 1998, going 1999, I kept doing the same thing.
Did it feel like when you first became a millionaire, was it underwhelming, overwhelming, or
No, I didn't feel a thing. I didn't feel a thing. So I retired. I got my military retirement. Now I work as a nurse at the jail. My income was bigger, and I get rental income, passive income, 200 here, 300 on the other house. So it was looking good
No, that guy.
until year 2000.
What is his name again?
All of a sudden, real estate just exploded. The houses that I bought for 110, prices are going up. 110, 120, quadrupled up. They are now worth 400,000. So in the year 2000, I was worth more than $1 million for the money or the houses that I had quadrupled.
did you
And so, but the technique that I use, no, the technique that I use is you buy one, and then when the equity grows, so the house is worth more, you use that house to get an equity loan to buy the next
Who
one.
is that guy that you follow?
But the VA, good thing I met Jerry, the VA specialist,
I don't remember his name.
because Jerry, the VA only requires 10% no matter what of the price. 10%, as long as you have 10% and your credit is okay, so it didn't matter if you bought the house. So the houses started creeping up.
But where did you get your down payment on your first house? You tell Arjun.
I use
much is-
on my first house,
Remember that?
I use a personal loan.
No,
Credit card.
no. Remember you?
No, the first house that we bought, the one that we live in, is a VA loan.
No, the investment tangkarima. What money did you use? Which
I
one?
told you, NFCU.
You
I
used
took
the money, our money.
No, that's the second investment. Matthew Drive. I use the I was savings bond. Yeah, I
The
was
one we
saving money
for you guys.
from the Navy, from my salary, and getting deducted $500 in the beginning up to
You only $50.
no $500 from my salary, and then it goes to savings bond. So I cast those out on my second investment.
What was it supposed to be for initially?
For you.
Initially for your college education.
How much was it in total before you invested it?
It went up to 37,000, and I didn't know that I have to pay tax. So, but that's the second investment or down payment.
And you used it all.
I need to put 30% down according to Diane, Washington Mutual. And Diane is the loan officer. She's very nice to me also. Very creative, like Phil. But make the story short,
Wait, where's that?
I reached up to fast forward. I was still
Are
working.
you serious?
Fast forward to 2004, I reached up to 29 houses.
Is that at the restaurant?
And he's still
I will
bored.
flip.
Got
You're
it.
extra
Gamble.
like Christian.
I will flip some when a tenant leaves, and if there's a lot of equity, I will just fix it up and sell it.
That's in 2000.
So that's when I had
About that right now.
No, I'm just saying it.
1.8 million, I think. I reached 1.8 million in savings in the bank at Travis Credit Union. And then when I had that money, things changed. I started, that's why the grocery came about. with your mom's help, huh?
The day we left.
I started gambling?
We don't have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about that.
Oh yeah, I got so much money that now I go to Catch Creek. Mommy asked me, why you go gambling? I said, I earned this money. I have so much that I have to spend some. I thought I deserved it. But anyways, yeah, that made me go back to work. I quit the nursing job,
Whose wedding was
but got hooked in going to Catch Creek. So
Then you went
Yeah,
back.
there's kids on my way.
so mommy said go back to work, and I did go back to work for like a couple of years, 3 years, until we built the grocery. That's about it.
Last question before you were you scared when you invested that savings that you had for my college? Were you scared or no?
I was.
No?
No, my goal.
He asked me, he said, I'm gonna use the money that you get for. I said, no. He said, whatever I do, like, you have to, he told me, he said, you have to take a risk. Like,
If
and then,
you have a mentor,
wala.
if you have a mentor, so in this case, I bought a book. His name is
Carton sheets.
Carlton Sheets. So I have a mentor, which I watch his commercial. I bought the book for $360.
Yeah.
Out of those 40 ways to buy a house with zero down, two only applies to me, and that is to buy a house
Man, she was sleeping.
by using your credit card, and I did that a lot. I get my 10% from the credit card. My 2 credit cards from NFCU, my credit limit went up to, one is 50, the other one is 30K. So I use that money.
I'm gonna make you sad. I'm gonna give you a bag. Okay.
Can you get her, Bebe? Bebe, can you get her? She wants some.
Oh, she's not that too bad.
Oh, that's why.
Wait, both of their tags came off.
So what else? What else we were talking?
That's good, Dad. That's good. I was just wondering if you were scared.
No, there's no, none. If you have the determination and the, what you put in your mind,
Hey, clean dog.
If-
Go back to your bed.
if you want it, it will happen. Okay? It's just hard work. So remember that. Whatever you put in your mind, probably God, not probably, but for sure God helped me put that in my mind because I was desperate. I want to change the way I grew up. I was really poor. I want to change that. I did change, and I'm the only one who was able to change my life. In other words, I will not be poor or not a regular guy with pension that will just make it when I grow old. That will just make it relying on my pension. No, I don't want that. I raise up my goals. I was actually writing my goals. My goals are higher than yours. I will have 2 million. I passed 1 million already, so I'll put 1 million in year 2004. And I almost hit 2 million, for I had like 1.8, very close. So when you write your goals, you aim for that.
Hello, Daddy-o, Mommy-o.
So every day you write the little things that you want to do towards that goal that I wrote. The number one goal is to earn my 2 million, right? So by writing your goals every day, I'm a kind of person that would like to write my itinerary or what to do that day. So if you write 10 of those things that needs to be done and you accomplish 8 of them, you're better, well off than somebody else that goes on his way and do his job, goes home and eat, sleep, and go back to his job or her job the following day. Me, I have a goal, and I up to this time I still do it, but only minimal. Like,
Wait now.
no, I'll put deposit Wells Fargo. Buy styrofoam cups at 99 cents or Pepsi.
And how much
Simple.
are you worth now?
Oh, that's my net worth is huge
How
now.
much, Dad?
The store itself is worth 5 million. I told you I don't know, can I say it?
Just general. Just general. General.
Because
Don't-
this year,
don't
this
get
year,
General.
yeah, this year I'm gonna make from the store, and nobody can say that. So I don't care about the money no more. For after a while, now I'm older, I've reached my goal. Money is really not that important. What's important now to me is my health. I try to help a lot of people, especially my relatives, my siblings. So I think I'm blessed that way. Even if they're your siblings, but you help them or others, it will come back to you tenfold, maybe more. Mine, I got more than that, 1,000 folds. So I'll just keep doing it.
Perfect. Thanks, Dad.